What's going on, YouTube? It's been a little while. Today is February 7th, 2024. I'm dirt poor. Let's talk about that while I unbox this package. So, a buddy of mine, and this is not meant to knock anybody, it's just meant as an example. Known him for years. He has somewhat of an idea of what I do, to a degree. Wow, this package was open at the bottom. Sweet. That's lame. Seems like every time I open a package, something falls out, doesn't it? And look at that. Some platinum action. And he is getting a healthy tax return. And boy, that I need to take that out of those capsules. Oh well, we'll put them in here for now. That's so funny. It's so small. He shared it with me, and I was like, "Man, good for you." I said, "I'll owe." And he says, "What do you mean you'll owe?" And I said, "Well, I said, do you listen to anything I've told you about, the fact that I invest and the fact that I have multiple sources of income, some of it's documented, and blah, blah, blah." And he says, his response was, this was on Messenger. His response was, "You make that kind of money and you live like you're dirt poor, question mark." And I got to thinking about that. What is dirt poor? Well, most of the time I drive the beater. I don't live extravagantly. The vacation I took to meet Savage and Neil and Morgan's and Stackers University just after Thanksgiving is the first vacation, like actual vacation that I've taken, where I've gone and done something and spent money in probably forever as an adult. Well, that's not true. I've gone camping and spent money doing that and gone to the coast but first real vacation in many years. And I sent him a picture of my stock returns, and it showed 97.6% all time. And that's actually not true because it did not count the cash out period over 3 years ago, where I made 4,700%. I got lucky. So it's not completely accurate, but even so, 97.6% is very good. I sent him a picture of the inflation calculator, from 2010 to 2013 or 23, excuse me, and showed him the difference of what $1,000 buys you. And I said, even with that return in the stock market, I didn't get into the fact that I've had better returns. It's not enough because inflation and cost of living. And I realized that when he sent that, I wasn't sure if he was questioning my honesty with him. He has some idea of what I have. Like I said, I've known him 15 years. Very trustworthy individual. But I've tried to explain to a lot of people, this person more than others, what's really going on. And people that I know a lot of times are slow to make change. They're slow to worry about it today. And this is not a doom and gloom channel. You all know that. Do I think the market's going to crash tomorrow? Absolutely not. Do I think all the banks are going to go under tomorrow? Absolutely not. Do I think there's a possibility that things will hit a downward turn? Sure. Markets are not connected to the economy anymore. That's just the bottom line. So I came into a few $100s the other day, unexpected, that I was able to earn, and I had like 150 just on me. So that was about 450. What did I do? It's the mindset. What did I do? I took and I bought another platinum coin. So that was about 110, 12, whatever. I put some in my 5% savings account. I put some in silver, a little bit. I have a little silver on the way. I put a little bit of cash away, and I bought some stocks, crypto, and Bitcoin. It's a different mindset. And I tried to explain to him that, because I try to instill this in people, and I realize that a lot of people don't they don't want to know today. They don't want to act today for the future like they should. And I told him, I said, yes, I live dirt poor, I suppose. I mean, if it gets cold, I turn the heat on. If I'm hungry, I eat. If, if the car needs fixed, I fix it. Well, one of them anyway. The other one I've been kind of lackadaisical on, and I admit that. But I could. The oil needs changed, I change it. To me, that's not dirt poor. Some people, maybe it is. But what I tried to instill in him for many years is that, and he's done okay for himself, don't get me wrong, better than the average person by far, is that I live dirt poor today so I can be wealthy and hopefully rich tomorrow. I've been poor, I told him. I've been legitimately dirt poor, and that is a fear of mine. And I'm doing what I can to not end up that way again. So it really is a mindset. Take, for instance, today's the 7th of February. I bought my first piece of platinum January 8th, I believe it was. So I'm just under a month in, and I've been buying a little bit of silver too. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 1/10 ounce pieces. And to be honest with you, I've got 5 more on the way. So by the time they all arrive, I'll have 1.3 ounces of platinum stacked in just under a month, as far as, purchase time. And I've made other investments, thrown money in savings, which is a high yield return at 5%, and thrown money in the market, and crypto and Bitcoin. To me, it's a mindset. We all have that ability to have that mindset, and I'm going to be honest, and it's not about being cold, it's not about being callous, it's about goals. Being okay today and having a couple grand set aside is great. And I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Do your own research, form your own opinions. This is merely what I'm doing. But I'm going to spread myself thin. I'm going to spread myself over a lot of different markets. My fundamental is going to be metals. And I'm going to do what I can to make profits elsewhere and turn it into metals. I'm also going to put money in markets. I'm going to put money in savings. I'm going to put money in my IRAs. That's just what I'm going to do. And people who choose not to do that, especially when they have somebody at their disposal that's very knowledgeable and has done well for themselves, I guess, has come a long way, let's put it that way. If they have that gift and that guidance and they don't use it, that's on them, but it's a choice. And in today's day and age, we have so much choice, so much information available to us that it's going to be real difficult for me to have a lot of sympathy for those who are hanging out to dry, for those who buy houses at the top of the market and now owe more than it's worth, when everything said don't buy when you bought. It's just the way it is. So I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep living dirt poor, so that I'm not poor tomorrow. One thing my old man told me before he lost his mind, kind of, is, and you can use any reference you want, but this was his. He goes, I knew a long time ago that I could buy one Cadillac today that I couldn't afford, or I could wait, make good choices, and buy 10 of them outright down the road and not feel that pinch. That resonated with me. And that's the path I take. Hit me up on Rumble, link in the description below. Hit the like button here. Drop a comment so I know you're here. Sorry, it's been a while, guys. I'm trying to be, guys and gals, I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent. My work schedule is crazy. Got a lot going on. But I will try to be more consistent and watch more of your content and post more of my own. That being said, hit me up on Rumble. Hit me up here. Drop a comment. Hit the like. Hit the share. Show your boy some love. And whatever you do, you know what's coming. Keep stacking.